In the small village of Whimsy, April Fool's Day was a much-anticipated event. Every year, the villagers competed to see who could pull off the most elaborate prank. This year, however, a newcomer had come to town and was about to change everything. Jackson, a mischievous young man with a flair for theatrics, had only recently moved to Whimsy. With a reputation for some of the most audacious pranks in his previous village, Jackson was determined to make a name for himself in his new home. His plan was simple yet crafty, aiming for humor and surprise rather than embarrassment. On the morning of April 1st, Jackson woke before dawn. By the time the sun began to light the cobblestone streets, he had already set his scheme into motion. He had spent the previous week getting to know the villagers, learning their habits, and figuring out where to plant his ingenious idea. The centerpiece of Jackson's prank involved a mysterious, troublemaking ghost that would leave comical messages and amusing objects in surprising places. For instance, the baker found a loaf of bread moving across the counter, animated by a hidden string and pulley mechanism. The gardener discovered their freshest vegetables rearranged into a smiling face staring back from the soil. Even the serious town clerk couldn't escape, finding their papers mysteriously shuffled into a hilarious haiku. As the day unfolded, stories of the ghost spread like wildfire. The villagers, half believing and half amused, began to search for this playful spirit. Laughter echoed through the streets as villagers discovered more clues and clever antics. Just before sunset, as the villagers gathered in the town square to discuss the haunt, Jackson emerged with a sheepish grin, confessing to his playful deeds. Instead of outrage or annoyance, the villagers erupted in applause and laughter. They were charmed by the creativity and lightheartedness of his pranks, and Jackson's reputation was firmly established. From that day on, Whimsy's April Fool's Day celebrations became legendary, with Jackson's ghost setting a high bar for years to come, proving that the best pranks are those that leave everyone smiling.